You are not broken. This video is not a solution. It's not a 5-step plan to fix your life. It's just the truth about something you've been carrying in silence. You didn't lose your way. You just ran out of road. Part 1. The cost of holding on. There was a version of you before the world asked for too much. You remember, before you became the pillar, before you decided that everyone else's peace was worth more than your own. You've been performing fine for so long that you've forgotten what rest feels like. You got up every morning. You functioned. You delivered. You held it all together. And at night, when everything went quiet, you didn't know how much longer you could do this. You didn't stop because you were weak. You stopped because you were the only one who wouldn't say no. Do you know that moment? Part 2. The illusion of failure. Maybe you're not broken. Maybe you've just been holding too much together for too long. There's a difference between broken and exhausted, between giving up and running empty. Society calls this a breakdown. I call it a strike. Your soul finally stopped working for a world that never paid it back in stillness. You think you're failing because the boat is sinking. But look at the ocean you've been crossing alone. No one was meant to sail this far without a shore in sight. And then came that moment where nothing held anymore, where something inside you went quiet, and you thought, I am broken. Part 3. The harvest. You weren't emptied by accident. You were harvested by people who loved your glow but never asked what it cost you to keep the fire burning. Broken means there is no going back. Changed means you are still here. Now, in the silence of the water, you wonder, what am I if I'm not useful? That question is the proof that they took too much. What you carry never showed on the outside. What functions on the surface is often at its limit underneath. Do you know this silence? Not the peaceful one, the empty one, the one where you ask yourself, what am I now? What remains when everything breaks away? Part 4. Survival is not defeat. You made it, not because you were strong, because you are still here. This built up over months, maybe over years. Every night without real sleep. Every moment there for others without anyone being there for you. The cracks in you were there long ago. You just painted over them so others wouldn't feel uncomfortable. You told yourself, I can still handle this. And you did. Longer than was good for you. That counts. Standing here looking back at the storm, you need to understand one thing. The version of you that functioned is gone. easy answer, no trick, no switch. But maybe there is something else, the permission to call it by its real name. I don't know how long you've been carrying this. I don't know what broke away. I don't know what it cost you. But I know that you are still here. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not shattered. You are a human being who carried too much for too long. And maybe, just maybe, today you are allowed to simply leave it at that. Without a solution, without a plan, just with the knowledge you are not alone in this, standing in the water. If this is your everyday life, write a word below. Not for me, for the person scrolling after you, who needs to see that they aren't the only one standing in the water.
You didn't lose your way. You just ran out of road. Somewhere along the line, you gave more than you could hold. You kept it all together, you carried what they needed. And when the night went quiet, you felt how much was bleeding. There was a version of you before you held it all, before you learned to stand so nobody else would fall. You called it being strong, you called it being enough, but strength kept asking more until it all got too much. Maybe you're not broken, maybe you're just tired. Maybe all this silence is a soul that has expired. Maybe you're not failing, maybe you just gave more than you were meant to, more than you could say. They saw the light in you, but never what it cost. They felt the warmth you gave, but never what you lost. And now you stand in stillness, not peaceful but unknown, asking who you are when you're no longer needed at all. You didn't stop because you were weak. You stopped because there was nothing left to give. Maybe you're not broken, maybe you're just tired. Maybe what feels empty is a life that was required. Maybe you're not losing, maybe this is truth. The weight that you were carrying was never meant for you. maybe that is enough.